Hello and welcome back to our RedRun challenge in Monster Hunter Generations, where today we're going to be fighting a laggy. Because I like laggy, and we need laggy parts for like 15 things. If you count 15 as 3, 2. 2. It was 2. Specifically for Laggy's weapon and for that other weapon that needed laggy claws that I don't remember what it was. Point is, I want it. All right. Deserted Island. Yes. Subquest is the face, so we are going to be going for that. Of course, we'll also be going for the tail and the claws. Maybe the back. Though we'll spend the least effort on the back. If we get rides, we get rides. But otherwise, we won't really be going for the back, because without rides, we're basically not going to be getting it. I'm a little bit sad to have gone straight back to this model for our weapon. But at least this version is a different color and shinier. Pressed the button a bit too late. If I had pressed it right away, I might have actually had time to block the roar with a guard point. Then again, the mouth was behind me, so it might not have worked anyway. Red shield get. And we're in business. Got one of those itchy nose situations coming on, which is not helping my ability to concentrate or to play well. But hopefully it'll pass. It usually does. Darn it. So, I need to play better here. That's what I need to do. That's what I really need to do. I feel like at least one of those should have hit the face, but then again... Uh-oh. Okay. I'm glad that did much less damage than I was expecting. This, on the other hand, I'm just getting away from. Because I need health, and if that came towards me instead of going in a different direction, and if that hit me and did more damage than I was expecting, that would be run over. And it's kind of my obligation to try and avoid run over. Because I want this run to last as long as it can. without resorting to using gathering quests to extend the runtime, because that would be pretty boring. Ooh, I think we needed some beolite, but I'm not gonna go mining right now. There's plenty of other quests that I can go mining on. Like gathering quests that I can use to extend the runtime. Sometimes I wish the hitboxes in this game weren't quite so good. And other times I'm very glad they're exactly as good as they are. Well, hey, face flinch is nice, especially when it comes from not a mount. Last one was from a mount, but when it's from not a mount, it means that you're actually doing good damage. Which is good because, you know, we want that face broken. It's the sub, and it's arguably the most important break on Laggy. Being that it's the best way to get horns, and also it gives a chance at plates. Well, there goes the claw. And since we're right here at the back, of course, we only got 2 hits, so it's not like that's really going to count for much. Ooh. And looks like he's going back to his cave, or not. What the heck, Laggy? Yeah, no, I don't want you hitting me with that. That almost got me, because I didn't expect it to do the 3rd blast when I really should have. Alright, that was a waste of a file, but we've got more. And now that he actually is going back to the cave, we must follow, and we must do it quickly, because he was drooling, which means he's probably going to be eating from the carcass in there. And if he's eating from the carcass, we can get an energy blade right on that face of his. That seems like a good plan to me. Laggy? Oh, you're making a carcass. Because there isn't a carcass here. It's the other area. There we go. Very rare for me to get Laggy's face before I get its tail. That's better. Hey, I just got to skip the recharge animation. And I also got to skip the hitting animation there. Which is another way to say I missed. I need to make more tranks. No thanks. Yeah, get somewhere I can mount you. We haven't done that yet, and it would be useful. Unfortunately, Laggy's a bit harder to drive than other monsters. Most of its attacks that move it places move it quite a ways. And it also has plenty of ranged attacks that it likes to use. Like that. Yo, cats, over here, please. I want this thing to be next to a ledge. And it also doesn't help that Laggy is really picky with its mount zones. It's got to be not the legs, not the face. Specifically back or chest. For reals, cats, get over here. I didn't ping because I wanted you to jump off that ledge and then go right back to attacking Laggy. Over here, Laggy. That's one way to do it. Oh, I guess the base of the tail is also A-okay for mounting. Let me on the ledge, please. And then knock me right off. That's exactly what I wanted to happen, Laggy. You guessed it. How are you so smart? Oh, nice. I was half expecting that to just not even hit, but rather just hit the ground. And we can focus specifically on the back when it's down, which is nice. I know we don't have our red shield right now, but damage is damage, and we need to just pour it on if we are to have any hope of breaking that back. That was not a mount hit. Nor was that, I don't think. So what would be ideal here is for me to use this. And then to charge up and then basically just energy blade the back after knocking it down. Though the getting a knockdown is up in the air at the moment. Because basically my only option for getting a knockdown in here is to just attack the feet until it falls over. Which certainly isn't the worst option. It's just not a reliable option. And I say it's not reliable because it takes effort and dedication and all that, and sometimes it doesn't even fall over the right way. Or rather, sometimes you're just in a position where you get pushed to the wrong side when it falls over. But sometimes it just works out. Yeah! One break left to get, and it's the one that doesn't really matter for anything. Oh, you're limping? I wish I could catch you, but I don't have tranks or traps on me. Because if I could capture you, then I'd have a higher chance at a plate. But then again, if I can carve you, I've got higher chances at other stuff that might be more useful early on. I love absolute evade. It's nice actually having it. I'm not used to having it. Because until I started doing this particular run, I never really used it. Like this run and the demo are the only times I've really ever had absolute evade to use. Ow. And I know it's absolute evasion, but absolute evade gets the point across and is one less syllable. Hey, got the break and the kill. It's actually pretty cool putting that big scar on its chest with the last hit. And I know that mining spot isn't laggy, but it was there. Now that's the last thing I wanted to carve. These, on the other hand, are pretty alright. That is also really nice to get. The lobster shell, I don't believe I'm going to need for anything that I particularly want. Boom. Just wasting everything I've got. Apparently you keep the red shield if you had no files when you did that? That's kind of nice. Okay, looks like we got one more lobster shell, but also plenty of other things. Yay, more claw. And we got 2 horns, which is also nice. And even more claws. We got us a nice haul from there. I'm quite pleased. And apparently Berna wants to talk to us. But they're going to have to wait a bit because I want to talk to the blacksmith. So what's it going to take? Okay, we can't straight out make the laggy weapon. So our course is set. We want Lagia Storm, and we got to make it from here. Then again, we might not want Lagia Storm, depending on whether or not we get the Astalos weapon. But what we can do is this. I do believe we have enough black pearls for this. Just got an inkling, you know? And it looks like a small Cenatar shell will do. Those are easy enough to get more of. Really? More Seregios? Well then. Also, it just adds more green, not more blue. That's unfortunate. But it also adds more red at the expense of some yellow. So this is still basically the best weapon we've got. This, when upgraded, would be better if not for the fact that it was just a tiny sliver of blue. If it was reliably blue, then it would be easily better than this weapon, but it's not. Clearly, we need to fight some Seregioses. But I also want the Seregios weapon. Which I'm sure is also going to need wing talons. What do you want? Okay. You just wanted to remind me that, hey, there's requests from the other chiefs that I need to do in order to continue. I kind of already knew that. But I guess if they want it done, we are going to have to do it. But not this episode. We'll do it next time. See you then, friends.